either Facebook pages, the WMOM Facebook page, the Hot Country Hits Facebook page, the YouTube channel, as well. Listen to over your radio, your smart devices like your Amazon Alexa, your Google Home, and our new app. You can listen to it through there. Just download West Michigan Radio. You just go there, download it, and you can listen to these segments. Katie Provenzano is joining us this morning. Katie, how you doing?
Good. I started the day, I was watching 9 and 10 News, and Ludington and Brandy was on the news talking about how Ludington is being voted on for top small town in the U.S. on is it USA Today?
I think so. Yeah.
And I thought that was really exciting that, the whole country, we're in the top 20 essentially, and we're getting voted on.
That's pretty
cool.
And
right now we're in number 1 spot.
Oh, yeah. And I think it's got a few more weeks of voting. So,
till like April something.
You got it. Well, let's talk about some of the events and happenings there at the Ludington Area Center for the Arts. What do you have going on?
So we started the theater program on Monday, and I didn't put it on your sheet, so you're not lost. But I just wanted to mention that if you missed out, you can still join. So we're meeting every Monday at 4:45 to 6:45, and then Wednesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. And this program is for teens and preteens, so kids 10 years and older can join. And actually, there's not going to be classes for 2 weeks in March, on March 18th, 20th, 25th, and 27th. So if your March is really busy, join us for April and May. We're going to start really probably working on the performance in April and May, and there's going to be an actual performance on May 22nd. So if your kids are interested in theater, I encourage you to participate. We've got about 9 kids right now, so it's a great group, but we'd like a few more if you're interested.
All right, remind us of the title of that again.
It is Teen Theater with Kara Rose.
Okay, very cool. All right, what else you got happening?
So this Friday, Ruthie Eilers is going to be doing a new workshop for us. It's watercolor bouquet greeting cards. I really love this workshop because it combines learning techniques in watercolor, but in a format that you're going to be able to use this project. Everybody has either, Mother's Day is coming up, or if you want to give somebody a really special birthday card, this is a way to make a personalized card, but also learn some additional watercolor skills. So I'm really excited about it.
All right, and that is the 8th, right? Coming up a couple of days.
And this one's an afternoon workshop, so 12 to 3. She's going to offer it again in April in the evening, so look out for that. But we'd like to offer, some things in the afternoon and some things in the evening just to get a variety of people's schedules.
All right. You got the giant paper roses.
Oh, yep. So Deb Borma did paper flowers a month ago, and so now she's bringing back, it's a similar workshop, and by giant, I mean like bigger than your head paper roses. So a really fun, big project. She pre-cuts them out, so you get to just do the fun part, which is put it together.
Okay, cool. And then you have the fused glassed caricatures, right? Or
charcuterie.
Charcuterie board. Yeah, I just have to look at the right word there.
That's a hard one for me, too. Karen McCann, actually, she just finished up her first workshop. It was a fish fused glass class that took 3 separate, it was a 3-part class. This class is going to be just a single night. So if, coming up with 3 nights to be able to work on a project with maybe didn't work on your schedule, the charcuterie board is going to be just a single night. And then you'll have to come back after she puts your project into the kiln and actually fuses the glass. But you'll make a board about 6 by 12, so a small charcuterie board. She had a bunch of examples that she showed me. One had olives on it I thought was really fun. But you can bring in the colors of your kitchen, and they're pretty enough that you'll maybe want to put it on display when you're not using it to serve food.
Okay, all right.
And I was actually inspired by this project, and I reached out to Heidi Urka, who does charcuterie boards for different events. Like she's going to do it for the Sandcastles Mass Singer event in April. Mm-hmm. So you might have been at one of her community events that had like a big charcuterie board for everybody. So we asked her if she would come and teach how to put together those boards at home. And so she's going to do that for us May 2nd, which is a Thursday from 6 to 8. And that's going to be $35 for LACA members and $45 for non-members.
All right. Painting Emotions, St. Patrick's Day cookies, and Art in Motion. What do you got?
Okay. Okay, so Painting Emotions with Mirma. This is going to be her third abstract art workshop at LACA. She's locally, she lives in Grand Rapids, but she's from Bosnia, and we're really excited to bring her back. She had her own exhibit show recently, and so you may have seen some of her abstract work. It's really emotional, and she wants to be able to work with LACA students again, and specifically using color this time, really putting that into your project. Because she's in Grand Rapids, she does 3 consecutive days so that she can come up and stay to be able to provide that workshop. So if you've missed out, or if you did participate and wanted to do another one, you'll end up with a good size painting, and it's a really great group to be able to work with. And she has an amazing energy. So I encourage people to look into that. It's $115 for members and $135 for non-members.
All right. And St. Patrick's Day cookies coming up with Angela, right?
And we've talked about Angela's cookie workshops here before. They're really fun. They really are, she says they're too pretty to eat, but I think everybody eats their cookies. They're also very delicious. But she's going to teach this class right before Ben Travers performs. So you could kind of even have a full afternoon of activities on St. Patrick's Day. So come make cookies from 1 to 3. It's going to be $40 for LACA members and $50 for non-members.
All right. And a couple other activities you want to highlight before we wrap up this morning?
So I have a brand new workshop. It's called Art in Motion Ballroom Dancing 101. Stan and Deb Haggart are going to be teaching this workshop, and they kind of did it sort of a lunchtime. So maybe you could get, if you are working during the day, maybe you could get a long lunch and be able to participate. It's going to be from 12:30 to 1:30, and it's very affordable. It's 4 classes, and the whole workshop is $40 per couple. So it's $10 per couple, each time you come. It's pretty amazing, and you're going to learn a few different ballroom dances, or 2 different ones in that workshop, and I'm really excited about that.
All right. If you're just joining us, we're talking with Katie Provenzano from Ludington Area Center for the Arts. Let's wrap things up with the music performances, and then more people can find information about the current exhibit Hot Topics right there at Ludington Area Center for the Arts website as well. But what do you have for music performances?
So O'Brien and Flick are going to be performing this Friday at 7 p.m., and that's fiddling. It's a pretty affordable concert at $15 in advance and $20 at the door. If you like live music, I strongly encourage you to come out this Friday. It's fun to, again, we've got a great performance hall, and you'll be able, there's not a bad seat in the house. So it's great to be able to come and see those acts up close.
All right. And then the Ben Travers Band.
Yeah, Ben Travers. Again, I'm really excited. I love Irish music. I'm glad to see Ben again. It's going to be on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th at 3 o'clock, and it's $15 in advance and $20 at the door. Okay.
All right. Wrapping things up, and more information can be found at the website for the Ludington Area Center for the Arts. Tell us about that.
Yep. Go ahead and visit www.ludingtonartscenter.org or call 231-845-2787 to learn more. All of our events can be registered online. You can also call, and we can take a payment over the phone. Our workshops are filling up, so we do ask that you pre-register.
All right. Sounds good. Well, Katie, we appreciate you stopping by this morning as always, and looking forward to all the events and happenings there at